Al Jazeera, Qatar's state-funded propaganda mouthpiece, presented this man as the Palestinian George Floyd.
One soldier threw me to the ground and handcuffed me. He started putting his knee on my neck. When I felt this, I remembered the US officer kneeling on the head of the black American man.
Now, if that's all we had to go on, it doesn't look great for Israel. But fortunately, there were dozens of photographers to catch the event from multiple angles. Which, by the way, if this was a war zone and anyone was in actual danger, do you think there'd be so many relaxed journalists? Of course not. So let's see what happened leading up to the event. And unsurprisingly, Al Jazeera forgot to mention that there was a violent riot. According to our source in the Israeli government, Hanun was pushing the soldier before the scuffle, which, along with the riot, was conveniently left out of the footage that went to press. It gets worse. If you slow down the footage, it looks like Hanun is grabbing the soldier's gun. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt, and he received medical attention at the scene. But here's what infuriates me. This story made headlines around the world, but not one of the mainstream media outlets bothered to ask, who is Khairi Saeed Hanun? After just a few hours of research, I uncovered that he was a convicted terrorist who was sentenced to 20 years in 1981. He was the previous leader of the Palestine Revolutionaries Front and a member of terror groups like As-Sa'iqa and the PFLP. This wasn't some peace-loving grandpa. He was a convicted terrorist involved in a riot who reached for a soldier's gun, who then walked away unscathed, and yet somehow he's presented to the international media as a victim of Israeli brutality. Journalists, can you please do your job? Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see us make more videos like this, we need your help. Unfortunately, YouTube do not allow us to monetize most of the videos because we talk about Israel, which is absolutely insane. We could do a whole video on that. But anyway, so we support the channel by selling our merch, like this Herzl is my homeboy t-shirt, or from donations given via our Patreon, all of which is linked below. If you want to help in another way, just share the video and make sure that you're following us on all of our social media, on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube and Facebook. That way you'll never miss a video. Thanks for watching.